Okay. Mic working. Webcam should be working. I think I'm showing up as live. Yep, I gotta turn my phone off. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna get beeping this whole place. All right. Sorry about that. All right, cool. So, so we just finished off a week of Esri UC 2021. It was a long week, but a lot of really great content. The plenaries and stuff were all free, so if you're able to view that, you didn't register for the event, you at least got to see the plenaries, which was really cool. A lot of really cool stuff in there. Some cool guests, some really cool things coming up. And if you did register, you got to attend a bunch of sessions, right? So I know there were some issues with the streams and stuff. My session had some issues and whatnot, but we did the best we could, and you could still go back and watch the videos, and they should be okay. All the videos should be as they were recorded and attended, so you should be fine there. And we actually were able to cover a lot of questions. So one thing I want to point out is that if you were not able to get your questions answered during the event, right, because the way it was set up is that you had the video and you had like a chat box, and you could go ahead and put your questions in there. The presenters and a moderator in there were able to go through and try to answer as many questions as they could, but sometimes we just don't have time. We couldn't get to everything. So we were trying to get people to go ahead and contact either the presenters or what we call the Ask the Experts, basically other staff that you could get in contact with, network with, right? Let me try and find an example of what it looked like. Well, the conference is over now, so it doesn't really matter. But the idea was that you could have been able to ping someone here, right? One of these additional experts for extra help if you couldn't get your questions answered, which I got quite a few. I was getting pinged during the week on some questions and stuff. I did watch the sessions that I was only an additional expert, I think, on one or two sessions. So UC, there's not a lot of dev sessions. The technical sessions have to do more with the products and techniques and things, how to do that, which are really cool. So but for dev stuff, I was able to sit in on at least one or two sessions, but I did field a bunch of questions that came up from like online or something like that did have to do with some dev work. I do want to say you can go, like I said, you can go back. If you saw here, I can go back and watch one of these sessions now, right? So that you can go back and start rewatching all these. The ones I liked a lot, and I only had a chance to watch like maybe 3 or 4 of them so far. Not sure I'll have time today to catch any more, but these user presentations, right? The user presentations are great, and I really like these at UC and Dev Summit as well, because this is what your peers are doing, right? I mean, before I worked at Esri, I did worked at County for like almost 15 years, and these were some of the sessions I really like to go to because I can see what other agencies are doing similar to my work to find out how they solve their problems. Because honestly, you're gonna get the supported way to do something using Esri software and stuff, which is the intended way to do it. But let's be honest here: if you're in the field and you're in the dirt working with this stuff and trying to get your job done, there are other techniques and whatnot you're going to learn from your peers to get certain things done. Whether it has to do with optimizing your database, setting up your enterprise server, sharing data in your organization, between organizations. There's all these different things that you learn and you do when you're actually working every day with this stuff, right? And you have specific workflows to do. So you can always get a pretty good tips and stuff like that from your peers and other presenters like that. So that's where I think the user presentations really come into play. People put a lot of work into these, so if you find something in your particular field, go ahead and check it out. And the way this filter works, so something like let's see here. Where's water? Water, wastewater. That was my jam. Water, wastewater parties are fun at the UC too. What happens at the water party stays at the water party, right? So, okay, water utilities. So yeah, there's a few sessions in here. Yeah, you can see here you got user presentations that filter down by a particular field that I'm interested in. So you can go ahead and do that, check that out. And like I said, they're really cool. Like I said, people put a lot of work into this stuff, so please go check them out. Show some love for your peers in your industry, right? Other thing I want to point out is that UC is over now. We are not responding to chats and anything. I don't know if you can even do it anymore. The chats. No one chat me right now because I won't see it. But so if you want to follow up, you can go to the Esri community. It's not called GeoNet anymore. It's called the Esri community, right? And I don't know if there's a specific place to go. I thought there was like a UC area, maybe events here. All right, yeah, so there's events, there's user conference, and there should be some stuff in here for user conference specific things. But if you have questions about products, you can always go into, let's see, all communities here, and you can go to services, you can go into, oh, user groups, look at that, oh, I didn't even see user groups in here. Products, so if you have questions about desktop or some of the apps or anything like that, like, how can I do this in dashboard or something, go there and check it out. I hang out in the developers section. Obviously, I hang out here in the JavaScript API. I'll troll the online every now and then, just see if anything pops up there that I can answer. But I'm really hanging out over here in the JavaScript section. So if you've got follow-up questions from UC, please feel free to go ahead and post those questions here. Maybe you saw something in a demo you didn't quite understand, you'd like to get some clarification on. Maybe you're looking for demos. Oh, there's a cool part here. Where is it? Oh my gosh. Darn it. Is it going to be under... No, it's going to be under JavaScript. Blog, maybe? There is... here we go. Julie posted demos for the 2021 UC that use the JavaScript API. So not all of them that were on all the sessions had to do a JavaScript, but quite a few of them. You can see here we got like the outdoor activities in 3D. So this is all the stuff I think Julie showed in the her session. I can't remember which one that was now. Oh, there was a Road Ahead, but I don't know if Road Ahead stuff is in here, because some of that stuff, no, it's Road Ahead. But there's a lot of other samples in here working with frameworks. Oh yeah, ES modules stuff. We got links to blogs and everything like that. Things about API keys, clustering. Then we have links to other demos in here. This was a session that I did along with Andy and Noah. Modern development environments and techniques, which I got feedback on during the session. Might have been a little too advanced for UC. Sorry about that, but the description did say it was going to include dev environment testing and setting things like that stuff. So I felt I had to kind of show that. Sorry if it was a little bit more advanced than you were expecting, but there's some good info there, right? And we got linked to my demo, and Noah's demo is in here. The amazing Maps app information is all in here too, and put this repo together. And Fitz does not have a Twitter, unfortunately. I would have given her a shout out on Twitter too, but I don't know, man. Give it the 20th century. 21st century? God. Right? Shit. I don't know. I'm old, man. What am I supposed to know? So yeah, there's info here. So again, this was a really fun UC. It was really cool. I know there were some technical challenges here and there, but I think everything kind of worked out at the end. Oh, don't forget as well, if you could go back to the Esri UC site, if you did not do this yet, and come down here at the bottom, way down at the bottom, well, that globe is cool too. This globe's interactive. I didn't know this. I think John Nelson pointed out. Ooh, look at that. That was for all the attendees listed here. Right, man. Why is it all polygony? That's cool. I dig that. So Don, I forget this lady's name. God, forgive me. I'm so sorry. But you come down here to the digital swag bag under resources, right? Bam, check that out. You're gonna find the map book, right? You can go ahead and discover the book. Check out the map book part. There is activities for kids and coloring books, stuff like that. I mean, for kids, you guys know you're doing this too. All right. Map Ninja's cool, dude. Check it out. The Map Burger. I was tripping on this one, man. I don't know who made the Map Burger, but I dig it. I'm digging it. And then you've got this origami stuff. This looks like a John Nelson thing. This origami bit. That guy, I'm telling you. You got backgrounds you can use. I think that was it. Just after you get staying active. So you got the backgrounds, you got staying active. So this was stuff like, get up to stretch while you're watching sessions and stuff. Don't just sit there all day long, because you're not walking around a convention center. It doesn't mean you gotta be a vegetable during the whole UC. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed UC. Like I said, it was a lot of fun, even I know I've focused more on dev and everything like that. We do get to get some dev stuff in for UC, although it's not quite as advanced as we might do for Dev Summit. Um, like apparently I went too advanced on some stuff. I'm sorry. But yeah, so I hope you had a good week. I'm actually on my break right now, so I gotta get back to work. I just kind of wanted to go over this real quick because I probably won't have time there today to do it. But and I haven't been doing many YouTube lives recently because my OBS install got jacked up with a Pop! OS update, and it wouldn't open anymore. And then when I reinstalled it, I lost all my settings, but I found them again, but they were all jacked up when they loaded in OBS again. It's working now. I got things working, so I'm good to go. All right, guys, I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Don't forget to comment,